on air. 17 years of real talk, real stories, and real Dallas. From the heart of Texas to the ears of the world. This is Dallas on Air.
You tune it in to Funky Disposition, where menopause meets the mood swings. Real talk and good vibes. Hold hot flashes, cold truths, it's a funky ride. Let's talk menopause and take it all in stride.
Hello, welcome to Funky Disposition. I am Trina Stoker, your host. And today we have Auset Chantel, and she's going to be talking about the holistic side of menopause. But first and foremost, as always, I always like to thank God for giving me this idea. And without him, I'll be nothing, and without him, I will fail. So I'm very thankful for him for giving me this idea. Next, we are not physicians. We are just giving our experience and telling you what has helped us. And so hopefully it'll be able to help you. And we want to share these things with you all. So consult with your physician, please, or your holistic provider. So now, what I'd like to do is introduce you all to Auset Chantel. Hey, girl.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. I'm wonderful.
That's good. That's good.
I'm wonderful.
So tell the audience a little bit about yourself before we get started.
Oh, geez. Okay. So I just turned 50.
Yay!
So,
Yes, you sure did.
I
Happy
did.
birthday.
Thank you. So, yes, I'm a 50-year-old woman. Feeling really great. I have 4 children. I'm a cosmetologist. I'm a cosmetology instructor.
Yes.
I do a lot of work in the community. Just helping with a lot of crises that's going on, things that I've been through in my life, and I just want to share it with others, to help them out.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Y'all, she out here teaching these new folks about some hair and some scalps and some everything.
Some everything.
She is very, very qualified, y'all. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get started. So what does a holistic approach to menopause mean to you?
So a holistic, whole approach is looking at the whole picture of what's going on in your life, not just saying, I'm going through menopause. You got to go way back and look at first what is this temple that we're in charge of, finding out what the temple is, how it works, and just figuring out the path of life so you can live a better life and a purposeful life.
Yes.
And be happy and joyful. I don't think that we were put on this planet to suffer and be sad and depressed, I don't feel that we were.
Yeah.
I think we have I think we have something much more greater to appreciate in life than suffering.
Yeah, it shortens your life when you going through that type of stress, and
it does.
Suffering
Stress
and
kills.
everything.
It really does kill.
Yes, yes,
It
it does.
causes all kind of disease. We think of disease by just the normal stuff that they tell us, like high blood pressure or stuff like that. But disease just means our body is not at ease. It's in a dis-ease. Yeah. So.
Wow. Okay.
So,
okay. Dis-ease. So disease, y'all. She broke it down for us. Wow. Didn't think about it like
just
that.
looking at the whole bigger picture, what we can do for not only just our body, but our mind and our soul, our spirit.
Yes, it's because it's a whole. It's a whole, and that's what pretty much makes us up. It has to be mind, body, and spirit.
Mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah. Right
Yeah.
on. Oh, I like that answer. That's a very good answer. Hey, y'all, we got some smartness over here, y'all. So, how can women or men begin to listen to their bodies during this transition?
So I can talk about my experience.
Okay.
So I truly believe, off of my experience, and then listening to other people's experience, cleansing out the body, detoxing. That's the only way you're going to hear your body talk to you. You cannot hear your body talking to you through when it's full of toxins. Toxins that's negative, that gives a downplay on your body.
Yes.
Mentally, physically, and spiritually. So yeah, I believe that detoxing the body, getting rid of everything so you can just sit and listen and feel what exactly, because your body gonna tell you everything.
It is.
Your body gonna give you all kind of signs of what's happening, what's going on, but we're so distracted with everything in life that everything throws at us that we can't even focus on ourselves. But that's a design as well. That's a design as well, is to keep us sick for profit.
This is true. This is true, because how some physicians get that pay from the prescriptions and things like that. So when you run out, sure, I'm going to go ahead and refill it for you. And, yeah.
And one prescription leads to another, and that other leads to another.
Yes,
So,
and there's so much stuff that they put in these things that can tend to make you sick. I have a friend, and her husband, he was they had to do some different medicine on him because he had a heart issue going on. And she was telling me that for whatever reason, it kept getting him heart palpitations. And they couldn't figure out what was going on. He was feeling horrible, so he kept going back to the hospital because they didn't know what was going on. And so she was told him, she said, you know what? She looked up this one medicine, that there was a new medicine they gave him. And she said, you know what? Let's don't take that medicine. As soon as he stopped taking it, he was good. He was good. So sometimes, yeah, a lot of those things are more harm than it is for good.
Right. With medicine, I think it just kind of puts a Band-Aid, but it never really fixes the root of the problem. And then you get another problem, and by the time you got 3 problems, I mean, you tired, you got to go to work, you can't think about it, and you just put all your trust in everybody else except for yourself. We never trust our own self. We put all our trust in everything else.
Because I guess if we don't think about from the beginning, when God made our bodies, and how people back then were, if they were sick, they used berries, or they used leaves, or they used whatever. It was always some natural stuff to make medicine for us. It wasn't like medicine. That wasn't going on then.
And
so
they were
it's
growing
like,
it.
Right.
They were growing it. They go right back in the backyard and get something and come back in the house and cure you. But the convenience now, they make everything like a convenience store. You can just, sometimes I go in the convenience store just to look and see, not to get anything. And I'm just like, look at all of this stuff that's just at our fingertips, just taking our money. We go to work every single day to work hard to just give our money to people to give us things that harm us. And then we have to figure out how to get money to pay for wellness.
Yes.
Well, what we think is wellness.
Yes.
So the convenience, just like with the fast foods popping up, it's like they took the mom out the house to work because everything is getting so expensive. So the mama got to work, the daddy got to work. Now the kids got to work too. You got to put the kids to work at 5 years old with the lemonade stand. Look, they ain't tell the kid, look, we need the light bill paid. No, what? That's a different story. But, they took the mom out the house that's supposed to be the wellness caregiver of the, make sure everybody good. Everybody got to work. And then that, you got the fast food. Okay, you don't got time to cook. Here go McDonald's. Here go Burger King. Here go 5 for $5. And you thinking about, okay, I got 5 kids, $5, 5 burgers. The quickness, let me do this. But then down the road, look at these kids, they on the football field, playing sports, exercising, and they're dying.
Yeah. Back in the day, when I was growing up, my mom, she always cooked. And if we got to get something from a fast food, that was like a luxury.
Right.
It was just like, it's true. It was a luxury. We got some name brand cereal because, we was always cornflaking it.
And you better not get used to it either. You better not get used to having a little bit of something extra, but,
Yes. But like you said, the convenience. It's the convenience of, I'd rather go get this medicine instead of look up what I can do to heal my body and keep it that way. It is convenient because I don't have time to go and do this. I don't have time to do that. It's already made. So let's just get this and go. But it's actually more harm than good. So
and we don't even know who made it. We don't know where it come from.
Correct.
We never ask questions about anything in life. We just
go.
Yeah. We just take it and we go because we don't have time. If we stop and think about it, we're going to lose. Something won't happen if we take too much time trying to figure it out. But we have to stop and we have to figure it out because this is my temple.
Yes.
That I'm in charge of. You're not in charge of this, I'm in charge of it.
Yes.
And if I want to live a good, healthy life, then I have to pay attention to what my body is telling me.
Correct. Yes. So why is it important to treat menopause as a mind, body, spirit experience, not just the hormone one?
Well, for me, it was more of an empowerment. Growing up, I heard people say menopause or the changes of life, and it was just always a sad, negative. It was never anything good. But when I took it and changed it around, it became a liberation. It became a resurrection. It became freedom. It's just taking this next stage of life into my hands. So, taking control. Taking control.
Yes.
So, it's an empowerment.
Okay.
So,
Okay, I like that. So, how do movement and exercise support women or men during menopause or andropause?
Oh, that's a good question. Because I talk about this on my social media all the time. I always say, get up and move. Do something.
Yes.
Move. Because, oh my gosh, I hear so many people, and it's not even elderly people. It's young people as well. Every time you talk to somebody, they're talking about something is hurting. They can't move. Young people can't even get up and walk. I mean, it's just so much stuff. And movement is just a big thing for me. Get up and just find out something. Find out how to do yoga. Find out how to do Tai Chi. Find out how to do, just go to the gym.
Yes.
Walk. But it's keeping the body flexible and mobile, moving, releasing toxins, tension, building muscles that are lost as we get older. And you don't have to let that affect you, but you can do things to help you keep moving and stuff. You don't have to just let your body deteriorate, but just because you turn 50 years old,
right.
You can get up and do things and rejuvenate your cells. They might not move as fast when you was 20, but I mean, I actually still feel like I'm 30 years old.
Yes.
So I mean, something is working in there.
Yes, y'all, I be watching her and she be flipping and fluffing and she all up on her head and everything because she does yoga and Yeah, so I have yet to be able to have myself up in the air or
See,
whatever.
you can do
But,
it.
and if I practice enough and do it,
Yeah.
and continue to do it, yeah, I believe I really can.
Yeah.
But y'all need to see her. She is awesome. She is very
Yeah,
awesome.
just gotta take control of it. You can do it a
Yes.
little bit at a time.
So what all do you do? You do the yoga and what else you do?
As far I do some weight training
Okay.
and I run a lot, walk a lot. I do yoga a lot. I swim. I just like and I garden. So garden has a
Yes.
lot of movement, bending, lifting, shoveling.
Yes.
So I mean, once I leave the house in the morning, I'm moving until I go back in to go to bed.
Wow.
Like I stay moving all day long. I have to do. If I don't have something on my agenda, I'm gonna find something to do.
Wow.
Just so I can stay moving because I have so much energy now.
Wow. Yes.
So much energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
How long have you been in menopause? Are you in perimenopause or are you in full menopause?
So, I like to say I'm not even in it.
Okay. Okay then.
So, when I turned 40, I'm telling you so I turned 40 exactly like 10 years ago. 10 years ago in like maybe a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
So when I turned 40, I don't know what, like, all this stuff that started happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I don't know. Do we got time to discuss all that?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I turned 40, the first thing that happened was my cycle.
Mm-hmm.
It went from just regular, what we call regular, maybe 4 days or something like that. It went to 7 days.
Oh.
Full blown 7 days. Where in the what? You still here? 7 days and heavy.
Oh shoot.
So heavy that everywhere I went, I had to have at least 3 changes of clothes. I had to, when I felt the flow coming, I had to stop what I was doing and go to the bathroom because if not, I was going to be changing my clothes. I could not sleep for 7 days laying down. I had to sit up in a chair like this.
What?
Because it was going to look like it was a mass murder if I laid down and had a full night's sleep and just wake up. Who died next to me?
Oh shoot.
Yes. Hot flashes. Like I just like what is all this? Mood swings. I'm a very patient person. I'm talking about patient. Mm-hmm. I can count the sand grains. That's how patient I am. But I found myself snapping, going off on everything, just snapping. My breasts got really tender to the point where like I could not even like bend over. I would just have to like hold myself. I would have to wear a sports bra and a bra and then think about putting another bra on because it just like it could not even wiggle, move or nothing. It was just like in so much pain. At 40 years old was the first time I ever had a cramp. And it felt like somebody just lit my insides on fire. Like somebody just took a torch and just lit it on fire. And I started telling my daughter what was going on. And she was just like, here, take these pills. And the heating pad. And I'm just looking at all this stuff. Who got time for all this? And then I'm not a pill person. I just don't like to take pills.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, so what made me go to the doctor was when I started getting pigmentation on my chest. So, when you start getting, dark spots, I was like, oh, shoot, cancer. Let me go find out. So I'll go to the doctor, and she was just like, oh, that's normal. Yeah. Normal?
Mm-hmm.
Where? Mm-hmm. Where is this? What? So at the time, let me see, I think I was single and I wanted to date, but I couldn't because who wants to deal with all of that I'm going through? Like, so I had to deal with being alone.
Yeah.
Because, all that's, nobody wants to deal with no attitude, up
Yeah.
and down, crying and all that other stuff. And so she said that it was normal, and I was just like, So she said she had some medication. I was like, no, I don't want nothing. I'll just figure it out. And so I just started reading books. I came across a book by Queen Afua, How to Heal the Body, the Mind, and the Spirit. So it took me a while to read it, and so I didn't read that book until I was 44. So I went through 4 years of all of that, just suffering, not knowing what to do, not knowing where my life is going. Like, what do I do? So once I read that book, and she talked about taking control of your health, and that how the ancient people didn't eat all of this stuff that we're eating. And, I went through the whole book. And so at the end of the book, it told you to take a challenge. So take a 90-day challenge and just try it. And I never tried anything, didn't even try the fast that they used to, the Daniel fast at church, because I was greedy. I wanted meat. I wanted food. I didn't want to fast. Fast for what? I always been like a thin person, so I didn't want to fast. And that's another thing. I got swole.
Yes.
I thought I got fat.
Yes.
But later I found out that it wasn't fat. It was inflammation. All of that, I'm talking about, my face was so fat that my cheeks used to come from under my glasses. Like, it would just be out. That's just how fat I was. I mean, how swollen I was. And so I was like, I'm going to just take the challenge. What else could I lose?
Right.
Like, and in 30 days, probably 2 or 3 symptoms went away. 60 days, some more symptoms went away. 90 days, all that I explained to you was gone. Every last one of them gone. I was like, okay, what is this? What is going on? So now I'm left with my body.
Yeah.
That I never paid attention to. So now my body's talking to me, and I can feel everything. Even like right now, if I feel just anything that's trying to attack my body, I can feel it. Like, I can almost sense it a mile away that it's coming towards me, and that I start finding natural remedies to, just take control of it. But yeah, that's what I did. And so that was 10 years ago when all of that happened to me. And so I stopped eating meat, and I stopped eating processed foods. And so everything just went away. And so now I'm just learning that all of those chemicals that they're putting in the meat, in the processed food, it triggers our hormones. It inhibits our natural hormones from naturally doing what they're supposed to do for our body. And then our nervous system, it attacks our nervous system. Different chemicals. When you take things in, our brain have to read that. It has to send. So if you put a cream on your skin, your cells are so smart that they're going to send that signal to your brain. Your brain is going to read and find out what it is, and then send the message to your body to act negative or act positive. And so when I started learning all that, then I just started paying attention to everything that I put on my skin and everything that I put in, because everything's going to cause a reaction. Either positively, it's going to either produce healthy cells, or it's going to produce unhealthy cells. So do you want to be free, or you want to live in disease? So that's what I've been doing. I'm not 100% there, because it's almost impossible living in America to be 100% there. But if I can take the approach as much as I can, then I can live a good life, a good, happy, joyful, menopause-free life. Yeah.
Wow, y'all. It's so crazy.
It's a lot.
But that is so.
It's a lot.
That is. I always use the old school word. That is so dope, though. I mean, for real, because our body can be healed from a lot of these different things by doing natural things. We just don't take the time to do it, so they kind of make you wonder how much you really love your body. You know, we can take a lot of time to do different things that we really want to do. You want to make this business run or whatever, you're going to take the time to make successful. You're going to do the work to make successful. But we don't think about how important our body is to take the time to do the work to make it successful. And so what she's saying is that we need to do that so we can get the optimum health or optimum thing from our body. So yeah, that's good. That's real good.
I mean, even if, you know, I've been studying a lot of different religions in ancient texts, and all of the ancient texts say the same thing, that God put the seeds and the fruits and the veggies on this earth for us to have. And we don't follow it. So when we don't follow the divine order, what happens? Destruction. You destroy your own self.
Yeah.
Because you're not, you know, it's not easy for some. It was easy for me because I didn't want to feel like that. But, you know, when I talk to other people and they say it's really hard, I understand how hard it is, because I research chemicals and how they can alter. They can alter your mood. They can alter your perception. They can alter everything. You have scientists out there that, I mean, you know, we have good scientists that help us, but then we also have people that's in them labs that's creating things because they want to turn things off in us and make us behave a certain way and stuff like that. So yeah, we had to really get a hold of our body and know what we putting in our body.
Yeah. Wow. I think we already went over this, but what types of physical activity are best for managing symptoms like hot flashes, weight gain, swelling, or joint pain?
So walking, I do a lot of walking. I do a lot of swimming, cycling, yoga, tai chi. All that helps manage your body temperature. In order for our cells to operate and reproduce into healthy cells, we have to manage our weight. And so when you're having a hot flash because because it's not a natural thing, because when you're exercising, you're gonna produce heat, but your body's also gonna sweat to cool it down. So you're doing a natural process. So walking, swimming, cycling, yoga, tai chi, all that's gonna improve your body heat and cooling system. If you're gaining weight, I like to say walking, jogging, biking, swimming, the elliptical, Stairmaster, all those burn calories. But the ultimate thing is to eliminate what's causing you to gain weight.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, oh, you know, go out there and walk, but you still can't eat the stuff that's making you gain weight.
That's right.
You just got to let it go. Let it go. You just got to get rid of it. You know, and just maybe eat things in moderation.
Yes.
You know, yeah, if you like pizza, I mean, just eat it once a month. Don't eat it, you know, don't do the five. Well, what's the Little Caesars? Don't do the 5, you know, because it's $5.
Yeah.
Just do it every now and then, you know. So
you're basically just walking then. That's it.
And joint pain, water aerobics is really fun.
Okay.
I love water aerobics. Yoga again and walking, all of those. Movement.
Yes.
Just getting out there, moving your body.
Okay.
So yeah.
Right on. Can you talk about the importance of sleep and how women and men can improve their sleep naturally? Oh Lord, y'all, this is one for me right here, cause sleep.
Let's see. It's a lot with sleep. Sleep regulates your hormones. So if you're not getting sleep, And I'm talking to, because sometimes I can be a night owl. I can be, because I just like to wake up, and that's my thinking time. That's when things come to me. But sleep is important because it regulates your hormones. It helps you to produce melatonin. That's when your body repairs. So if you're not sleeping, then your body don't have time to repair and do the work that it needs to do while you're sleeping that it can't do when you're up moving around. So exercise before bed. You can exercise before bed. You have to play with that and find a time, because each week you might kind of pick a different time to see when is a good time. If I exercise an hour before bed or 2 hours, when is it gonna help your body to shut down so you can get a good night's sleep? Cut off your phone. Warm baths. Eliminate stress. Just quit thinking about things that you cannot change. If you cannot change something, then what did you keep on worrying about it for? Just leave it alone. Lack of sleep raises your hunger hormone, so then that's when you're not sleeping, you're thinking about food. So then you gaining weight and stuff like that, and then you're subject to eat things that you're not supposed to eat. But the most beneficial thing is that you need the time for your body to repair, so you have to find something that's going to work for you to help you go to sleep. Yoga helps me go to sleep. Sometimes I do yoga, and once I finish my yoga and I go into my meditation, sometimes I'll be on that mat and I'll be like, "You're not getting in the bed tonight. You're gonna be right here on this mat for the rest of the night, because if I get up, I'm not gonna go to sleep." So yoga helps me to go to sleep,
because your body's in a calming state. Yeah.
And you're just yoga kind of helps you stop thinking about the worries of the day. And once your mind is at a fully relaxed state, you can go to sleep.
Yeah, it sure do make it.
And a glass of wine every now and then. And some wine.
It do make you stop thinking about what about there, because you trying to think about how to do that position and not fall down and break anything while you're trying to do that position. So you ain't thinking about nothing else out there but how to do this position right here.
How I'm gonna get this leg up back here. Yeah.
Something else. Something that I do. In my guest bedroom, I have a TV, but in my bedroom, I don't have a TV. So it's just dark. And that's when you actually get your best sleep, because you're not hearing all of whatever on that TV.
Right.
Our subconscious is listening to that, whether we know it or not, and that can affect our sleep.
Yeah.
And so we don't go into what is REM like we're supposed to. It's just now we're tossing and turning and whatnot.
Right, because
so
you're thinking about the Atlanta Housewives and what happened on when the next episode. So I don't know when family started putting TVs in the room, but I remember that we did start having TVs, but I haven't had a TV. I stopped watching TV in 2020. Yeah, I don't even have a TV. So, but journaling, I journal a lot.
Yes.
Reading. If you get you some books will have you up all night. So get you a book that is not your interest.
Yes.
A boring book.
Oh,
and that'll put you to sleep. Blackout curtains.
Yes. I have blackout curtains in my room.
But make sure you set your alarm clock, because you'll be off in there for 3 days sleep. And you be like, when is the sun coming? When is the sun going to peek through the sun? And the sun came 3 days ago. It came 3 times.
Man, you done laid down.
Yes. Look, I done missed a lot of work with them blackout curtains.
Oh no. She ain't lying, y'all, though, for real, because them blackout curtains, they do what they need to do, black you out.
Yes, they do. But there's also some different teas, some different, some like chamomile that can help relax you, passion flower, lemon balm, valerian root. Green tea also has has something in there. I can't remember the name, but green tea also has something inside it that can help relax you. And there's other alternatives as well, but I'm not going to mention them here. You know, they're from the earth as well.
Okay.
And meditation and, intentional breathing.
Yes.
Like right now, we're just breathing.
Yes.
But there's also intentional breathing that can help, help you calm you down and put you to sleep as well. And massage. Get massages.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I love a good massage. Oh, I'm due. I am very due. So what are some dietary changes that support hormone balance in menopause?
People don't like to hear me say this, but I'm going to say plant-based diet. Just try it. I say try the plant-based diet for 90 days. Challenge me. Do it for 90 days. That way you can kind of clear your body out, and then you can start, a little bit by little bit. Then you can start incorporating. Some people say, I just cannot stop eating meat. Well, just look into cleaner meat. Look into meat that doesn't have hormones, that's fed by plants. So plant-based diet, cleaner meats, and eliminate processed foods. So I would say those would be the major dietary changes. Once you see improvement, then it's going to be your choice if you want to suffer or not. Because if somebody can sit next to me with some buffalo chicken wings, lemon pepper wings, yeah, they smell good, but I don't want to feel the way I felt, so it doesn't matter. I can cook some meat right now, and I won't be tempted to eat it because I already know I don't want my body to feel the way it do. So you have to change your diet. That's number one. You have to eliminate everything and just start from a clean palate, and then go from there.
So what happened to you when you was, I guess, if you ate chicken or something like that, or the wings that you explained?
The first thing is going to happen as soon as I go to sleep, probably about an hour to 2 into my sleep, I'm going to wake up in a sweat. Just like, it's just going to be sweating. And then when I get up and go to the bathroom, I'm going to be on my cycle.
Shut up.
I'm a cramp. I'm a bloat. My breast. All those symptoms will just come right back.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's crazy. What? She ain't lying, y'all. I'll tell y'all why. I was just telling her earlier. I was like, okay, I'm going to get me a quick piece of meat or something. So I don't do deli meats. And I got me a quick piece of a deli turkey. And when I tell you, immediately after I ate it, I was sleepy. I mean, immediately. And I could not get it together. So I had to get up, walk around, get some water, try to push it out of me. Got some coffee because I was just like, I got to stay up. And immediately my body let me know that, no, you don't normally eat this, so you don't need to eat this. So that I will not be eating. That'll go in somewhere. It won't be going in me. So it makes a difference. If your body is on a clean journey and you try to eat some of those things or add those things to your diet and it's not used to it, you're going to have some bad reactions.
Quick.
Trust me. Quick. Very quick.
Real quick.
Yes.
I think I looked up something about, and it's probably shorter time than this. I think I was looking up how fast your body is going to send a message to your brain, and your brain going to, like, nanoseconds. And it might be something even. So it's like, I mean, it's just like if it's something hot right here and you put your hand close to it, just that quick is going to tell you. So, yeah, your body going to tell you really, really quick. That's why you got to get to know your body.
Yes.
You have to.
It's very important. It's very important. Are there specific herbs or supplements that you recommend?
So I don't take anything for necessarily like perimenopause or menopause because as long as I don't eat meat, then I don't go through those. But from what I heard from other people, red clover is the number one that I always hear from people. Evening primrose oil, ginseng, and black cohosh. But like I say, I can only recommend those because I hear of other women taking them.
Right.
But as far as me, I don't take anything for that. The herbs that I take are mainly just well-being. Just, I do a lot of ginger, just well-being. Just, so not anything particularly that I take for because I don't have the symptoms.
Okay.
So
do you so what about the ashwagandha, the maca
oh,
root,
yes,
or
I
black
love my
cohosh?
mushroom. I love my mushrooms.
What role they play in menopause? Or in menopause care?
So I do maca root and ashwagandha, but that's more like for my brain, just to. So I do those for my brain just to help me basically like send the signals faster. If something is trying to attack my body just is going to tell me really quick. So I keep my brain focused and on high alert so that way I can stop anything from trying to get me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So how can women and men identify what their body is craving or lacking nutritionally?
Let's see. Repeat that again.
So it's how can women identify what their body is craving or lacking nutritionally?
By it being clean. I actually can go in the grocery store, not have a grocery list, and just by walking through like the vegetable section and the fruit section, my body can just read. For some reason, it kind of sounds crazy, but my body can just read and tell me what I need to get. I mean, I can't say that this is what I'm going to eat during the week. I just go in the store and then, I mean, also I have my garden. So with my garden, I just, whatever grows, it's kind of like whatever grows, I feel that that's what the divine is telling me. That's what I need for my body. Sometimes I don't even plant the seeds. Stuff just pop up in my garden. I eat it, and then like a download will come about the benefits of that, and it could be right at the time that I might just be needing it. So it's like a magical force that just really be happening. Sometimes I can't even explain like I mean, just even like if I'm gonna fast, I don't never know when I'm fasting. I'm gonna just wake up and my body gonna say, don't eat nothing. Just or do this or do it. So your body, it just really, really talk to you. My body has become my best friend.
Yeah, it give you signals.
So
yeah, it give you signals.
So I would say just clean your body out and just listen. Each individual person is gonna be different based off of your lifestyle and how your DNA is. So.
Okay.
So yeah, just you gotta listen. You gotta listen to your body.
I was doing some research on the different cravings and stuff, and it was saying like if you're craving sugars and carbs when you're in your peri and meno, that mean that there's a drop in estrogen and progesterone, and it means your body may want a quick sugar or carb to boost the serotonin levels. It was saying if you crave chocolate, it's a need for magnesium. It helps regulate the mood, sleep, and ease hot flashes. And I was like, oh, didn't know that. Salty foods. If you're craving salty foods, it's a adrenaline strain. It works harder during perimenopause. If you're feeling hungry all the time, that can mean your leptin levels might have dropped. This is what makes you feel less full after eating. It said make sure you get plenty of fiber and protein. If you have cravings like ice or dirt, that can indicate a severe iron, calcium, or zinc deficiency. I heard about the ice,
Yeah.
but never the dirt. I didn't know
I
that.
heard about dirt and clay and is it starch or what is that?
Starch. Cornstarch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cornstarch,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But
Well, yeah, they have about clay. Yeah, sure have.
yeah.
Yep.
So I mean,
Yep.
I've heard of that, like maybe like when you're a kid or
Right.
something. But
Right.
I don't really crave anything salty. Like the salt that I changed my salt, so I use Himalayan salt.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I use that, it's not as strong. So even if I use some salt, it still don't even taste like anything salt. So my salt cravings, I don't know. I don't really have like a salt craving. Chocolate, I don't really have a chocolate craving. I don't know if let me see. Sugar, let me say the sugar craving.
She's like, uh-oh.
I don't even know if it's a sugar craving. It's just that's probably the hardest thing is maybe like because my favorite thing is like banana pudding, like a home cook. Now that I give up meat, but I cannot give up no home cooked,
Desserts.
home baked. Yeah, that's the only thing that's my only weakness.
Yes.
So I mean, and it's not that I even be craving. It's just if I see it, then yeah, I gotta have it. But if I don't see it, then I don't think about it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into those cravings because I just grabbed some okra and just
What? What?
yeah,
But yeah,
I
I
don't
know
have no cravings.
you had talked about eating raw foods and how much it helped you and everything. And yeah, so
Yeah,
I be
you
seeing
know
you.
me, I be
I be
like-
seeing you on there. Talk about the raw foods and how it's healthy for you and everything. Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people cook a lot of the vitamins and minerals out of their
that's because that's how we've been taught to cook. You just
Correct.
boil it. Either you get the stuff in a can and it's already been cooked, and then you cook it again, and then you take all your green beans out, and then all the whatever little nutrients that might be left in the water,
They gone.
you dump it out. So, but that's a really important thing too. The enzymes. When I was looking up about why it's important to eat raw foods, is because they have enzymes in them. The enzymes is what our hormones read to activate and do right.
Yeah.
Is the enzymes in so you should be eating your vegetables as raw as possible. But if you can't, you can saute or steam them lightly. So yeah.
Cool. So I know for the men are for their craving, men are more likely than women to crave savory foods like red meat and eggs during their hormonal shifts. Yes. It means a decline in testosterone and is seeking protein and iron to compensate. If men are craving sugary drinks, the reason is a general dip in energy can make the body crave a quick boost. Reduced appetite or increased hunger means same thing. Leptin and ghrelin needs to be regulated. So they need protein, healthy fats, complex carbs. If they have low energy and fatigue, they need iron, B vitamins, and healthy fats. Increased belly fat, for men, increased belly fats mean reduce processed foods and refined sugars and focus on balanced diet rich in fiber, protein, and fats. So pretty much what you were telling us to do, that we need to get our stuff together. So how can mindfulness, meditation, or breath work reduce menopause symptoms? Oh, especially what you was talking about with the breath work, man.
Let me see. What number is that?
11.
11. Oh, okay, let me go back. I got some notes. Let's see. Regulating our body stress, regulating stress, regulating our nervous system. With the nervous system, just being mindful of what our nervous system is has to do with our five senses. So what we hear affects our nervous system. Listening to more positive things, being around more positive people, positivity. What we smell, what we taste, what we touch, what we see. You know, all of that is going to regulate the nervous system. I think that's about it. Regulating stress and the nervous system.
So with meditation, you do a lot of meditation?
A lot of meditation. And a lot of people think that you got to go sit on the ground and get your yoga mat and cross your legs and meditate. I meditate in my car. You can meditate before you go to work, after work. You can go to the bathroom, meditate. You can meditate anywhere. It's just really about taking the time to just adjust things that's going on, releasing things out, just clearing your mind, affirmations, telling yourself you're going to be okay, you know, just talking to yourself, affirmations, and just being in the present, and stress is probably like the biggest thing, just not worrying about things that we just cannot control, like, you know.
I know on breath work, you kind of went over there. I looked up something that was saying, like, even the Navy SEALs, they do, like, this breathing method is called box breathing, and they say it's to help anxiety. Is there any certain breathing method that you do? And if so, can you show us what it is?
Okay. So let's see. So you got your regular breathing. So you just want to just get in a space. And what I like to do is I like to have either something that like a smell, like I like sage. And whenever I smell sage, that lets my mind know that I'm going in my zone. You could have rosemary. You can have any kind of smell, or it could even be a color. You know, if you like the color yellow, you put your yellow on, or every time that you set your intention for the day, and you say, okay, every time I see yellow, your mind is going to go to this zone, or you take your time out to practice. It's a ritual. It's a practice. So it could be a smell. It could be a fruit. It could be a vegetable. It could be. So I use sage, and so once I light my sage up, I just get my mind to clear out, and I close my eyes, and then I just breathe in. And I try to breathe in as much as I can until I can't breathe anymore, and I just hold it. And then when you let it out, you just let it out. However, just.
Oh, man, that felt good, too.
And you find you a number. You find you a number that you like, whether it's 3, 7, 13, and you just practice that. And if you want to add on another breath to it, every day you do, or if you want to stick to the same number. I like 7, so I usually try to do it 7 times. So I do the deep breathe in deep, hold it, let it out, and then I also do alternate nostril breathing. So sometimes we breathe in, we think we breathing in through both our nostrils, but until you hold one and you find out, oh, the air is not going in there. So your brain operates off of hemisphere. So you got like a logical side and you got your creative side. So it's like if you don't have the oxygen going in, feeding that side of the brain, then it's not going to perform at its best. So you got to go in there and then switch it. So did you kind of hear how one side the breath went in and the other side. So now you got to work
Yes.
on the side that, see that breath like, and you just keep
That
alternating.
is crazy.
So you just got to look up the brain hemispheres. It's a lot of benefits to getting that air, that oxygen to those cells in the brain, and the brain is very, very important. That's where your
Yes.
yeah, that's the motherboard.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
it operates this brain, this little bitty brain up here. It operates everything all the way down to the toes. Operates everything. So we have to get the oxygen in. There's 5 things that you have to get into your body for your body to operate on its maximum level. You got to get oxygen. You got to get water. You got to get nutrients. You have to eliminate waste, and you have to control your body temperature. And doing those 5 things, your cells have no choice but to reproduce to healthy cell. But if you're missing one, then you cutting out a fraction of your cell being operating at its best.
Wow. So you're gonna be unbalanced.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And you can throw off things in your body. You can inhibit a lot of your hormones that's in your endocrine system. You got all these systems in your body. You have to know how all your systems work. You got 11 systems in your body. And so when you start researching and learning how those systems work, then you can start taking, like, they have certain foods based off, some of them are based off colors, like red foods are going to be good for your bloodstream. So then you just start working on different foods that you can intake to help with your body system. So you gotta look up your body systems. You got your circulatory. Let me see if I can name them all. You got your circulatory system. That's with your blood. Blood's important because the blood carries oxygen, the water, waste elimination, white and red blood cells. You got your respiratory system with your lungs that take in your oxygen, release carbon dioxide. You have your endocrine system that control your hormones. Your hormones control everything. It controls you waking up, you going to sleep. That's with your endocrine system. What else? Help me out, cosmetologist.
I'm just I want her to sit here so man, I'm just like, okay, go home.
Yeah, so you got your 11 systems that all of those systems have to work together. One or two cannot do everything by itself. If you're not eating right, your lungs just can't help you just by itself. All of them, all 11 systems have to work together. You got your bones, they have their function. Your skin, that's a system. Your muscles, that's a system. You got to feed your muscles the protein because we start losing them as we get older.
Skeletal.
So yeah, all of that, you got to pay attention to our body. It's a lot, but where we going? We got time. We got time to take care of it. We got time for everything else. We got time to take care of our body.
Yeah. What emotional shifts are coming during menopause, and how can holistic tools support emotional regulation?
Let's see. You said what emotional shifts?
No. Are coming during menopause, like the hot flashes,
mood swings, which are terrible, because people don't understand what you're going through. If you crying, you don't even know what you're crying. I'm just crying. Somebody asks you what you're crying for, you just don't even know. You just crying. The mood swings is a hurtful thing because I'm a cosmetologist, and for many, many years, I stood behind the chair and listened to women go through a lot of mood swings with their spouse, and I didn't really understand what that was. And I would hear these women, and they would say they can't share the bedroom with their husband, they can't do this with, they can't even drive in the car. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, this is what you have to look forward to with a spouse? Is this like, yeah, you just say, hey honey, just all of that is mood swings, and then the next minute you just like, hey baby, yeah. So yeah, that was very scary to experience. So when I first experienced the mood swing, I was like, oh, what's happening to me?
Wow.
Yeah, I felt myself snapping and stuff like that. Anxiety, being just too overly on everything. I mean, I used to get anxiety in the car, like just driving just gave me anxiety. I just really didn't know what was going on. Depression. I forgot to mention that earlier. Depression, that hit. I think my longest depression was like, I felt myself coming into depression. I didn't really know that's what I was. I really didn't know how to explain it, but I happened to call my mom and tell my mom, like, Mom, come, can you come and stay with us? And I'm glad I did, because once she got there, I went in my room, and she didn't know what was happening to me, but I believe I stayed in my room almost 3 months.
Wow.
3 months. And she kept coming in there. I remember my room being dark. Only time I got up, and half the time I couldn't even get up and use the bathroom because I didn't drink anything to go use the bathroom to do anything. But yeah, I stayed in there for about 3 months.
Oh, wow.
I didn't take clients. I didn't work. And it's crazy because it's like something was working for me. Like, I made sure I paid all the bills up, because I don't know, something just must knew that I was just going into this place. I can't even explain it. It just happened. And then one day I just woke up and I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm back to life.
Wow.
Yeah. And so after that, depression just kind of like, it didn't last as long, but it just came and it came and went, and that's a very, depression is real.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So much time just goes by and you're just not doing anything. You're just sleep. That's all I did. I just was sleep. Just sleep. So, yeah. Brain fog, forgetfulness, forgetting everything.
Man.
Forgot the kids at school.
No, not forgot the kids at school.
Yes. Miss, you come in. Oh. Yeah.
I do have children, don't I?
Just forgetting everything.
Yes.
Going to the gas station and thinking you're going to get some gas and drive off, and you paid and you never got no gas. Just
yes.
Just forget
everything. For something. Didn't I pay
right?
For gas?
Yeah.
Why it's not in here?
Go to the grocery store, get a whole basket of groceries. Don't even have no purse to pay for that.
Oh, wow.
So,
you talking on the phone and you looking for your phone, but you on the phone. You got your glasses on, but you're looking for your glasses. They on your face. Man.
Oh,
the brain
goodness.
fog
Yes.
is serious. Yes. It's
and you thinking
serious.
it's like forgetting people's name. No, it's just...
No, it go deeper than that.
Yes.
Yeah, it go deeper than that. Yes. I have forgot a client that I was doing I've been doing her for like 26 years, and I couldn't remember her name to save my life. I just looked at her and I was like, oh, I gotta go back and look at my book. And I had to go back and look at my book.
Yes.
And then like, oh, such and such, girl, yeah, this and this. She didn't know I forgot her name, but I felt, it make you feel like, am I losing it?
Yes.
Because
yes, you do. You ask yourself.
Am I going through Alzheimer's?
You ask yourself if you're
it?
going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what is, when you hear the older women say changes of life, you think, the changes of life? Like you start thinking like, is it craziness?
Yeah.
Am I going crazy?
Yeah.
But yeah, that forgetfulness it's funny now.
Yeah. Once you get through it, yes.
It's funny now, but yeah, it wasn't funny back then though.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what tools did you use, holistic tools that you use to help calm those? Or try to keep them, keep them at bay?
All that kind of happened when I stopped eating meat and processed food, and when I started doing yoga.
Mm-hmm.
I just started doing yoga. I don't know. Let's see. How did I get into? I got into yoga by I seen a lady was selling a necklace on Facebook. So she wasn't even my friend. So I was like, "Oh, that's a cute necklace. Let me inbox her." Met her, bought the necklace. So I was like, "Okay, so I'm gonna follow her and see what else she be selling."
Mm-hmm.
So then she started posting like doing yoga, and I'm like, "What is these people out here doing this and standing still?" So I was like, "Okay, that people look like me. I'm gonna go." So I started going doing yoga, and then all of a sudden I started realizing, you know what? You haven't been depressed. You know what? You don't have this pain in your hip no more. It's just like as I started doing yoga, I started noticing the things I was going through.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't having those things anymore because yoga and meditation, all that kind of go together. So that's when I started to realize, I was like, you know what? I sure haven't did this in this long.
Wow.
I haven't. So I would say yoga and meditation.
Yes.
And then I started looking into I was like, okay, well, what is this yoga? What is, like, how does just sitting there somewhere like this just help you? So I started looking into it, the ancient, what did the ancient people say about it? And they just start saying how certain things could get blocked in our body, and just doing simple poses and things like that, it just releases. Just even here with my fingertips, that's it's releasing different negative things that's going on in your life. So yoga has really helped me. That's why I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for yoga.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, so
That's right on, man. That's right on. So what role does spiritual or inner healing play in the menopause or andropause journey? But you pretty much went over that.
For spiritual, it's like a whole renewal. Like it's like you wake up from a sleep. And I like to call it a resurrection. Like your whole body just die, and you just wake up a whole new spirit being. Like you wake up a whole new being. You start living in your highest power, your highest truth, your highest, you start being godlike. Whatever you were taught that God was, that's how you start seeing yourself as being you start being supreme. So yeah, you start living in your highest truth about yourself. Once you reach, once you resurrect yourself. So I like to say I resurrected myself.
Wow.
Like I had to kill myself.
Yeah, you have to die. You have to die to thyself.
Yeah.
Yeah, in order to become back new. Yeah.
And if you have to keep doing it more, you can do it. It's okay. It's okay. So.
And that's what people don't understand. It's okay to have those feelings and to start over, to try to get yourself back the way you need to be a healthy self, not a depressed self, or stay in that state. Some of those symptoms, they'll come, but the important thing is not to stay in that. Yeah. So, yeah. Wow. Can you explain how acupuncture or energy healing can help with menopause? Or have you even done that?
I never did acupuncture. Energy. Let me see. Do I got that written somewhere? What number is that one?
14.
14. Energy healing. I haven't done Reiki. I heard of it, but I actually do it because I believe energy is in your hands. And because I'm always touching people, and then I'm an empath, so I can feel people's energy. I do a lot of moon journaling, drawing energy from the moon. So whenever I want to release or obtain, I write under the moon, under the full moon, and if I want to release something, I write what I want to release and I burn it. So I release that. So once it's burned, you can't dwell over it. I do a lot of symbolic rituals, symbols, just even as far as like some of my jewelry is very symbolic. Like my crystal, a lot of people kind of tend to go by the names. I go by colors. So this is symbolic of the heart chakra. So I every time I see it, I love more. So that's kind of energy healing through those kind of rituals. Yeah.
Okay. So how do essential oils or aromatherapy benefit women and men during this time?
The smell, through your senses, through your senses with your nervous system, as you begin smelling different smells, you got to learn about a lot of smells. And when you breathe those scents in, just kind of like you used to go to your grandma's house, and if she was making peach cobbler. Every time you smell peach cobbler, you think of your grandma. So you get into aromatherapy by different smells, and when you smell those different smells, I do like sage, Palo Santo, just frankincense, sandalwood, all of those. I try to do mind clarity, essential oils. I make most of my body care with essential oils. So everything I use on my hair, I use essential oils. I make my own cleaning products.
Yes.
I make toners. I make oils. Everything. And there's so many oils I just cannot even name. I mean, they have books. Just find you a book.
I have one actually, and I left it in the car.
Oh, did you?
Because it had the oils that helps with like menopause and stuff, and I sat there, marked it and everything. I was like, I got to bring this book in, and it's like a pretty thick book, and it has all the different essential oils and what it helps and everything.
For everything. Even I have like a room spray because a lot of my students, they be sitting in the classroom and they'll just start doing like this. It's hot, teacher. I said, quit eating meat. Quit eating meat. And then, they like to have the AC on blasting. My gosh, I'd be the only one in the school cold because everybody is going through menopause. But I try to tell them, I try to make different sprays to kind of like have trigger points for their moods and whatever they're going through and stuff like that. But I'm into the oils and the aromatherapy.
Yes.
Real tough. Everything almost I have to have some kind of oil or something going.
Yes. Yeah, it does enhance the mood. I mean, If you have the lavender, it calms you down. I think, what is it? What else it said? Hold on, just a minute. Clay sage, chamomile, lavender, peppermint. They said it's good for stress and mood. Frankincense and geranium. It said it may support hormone balance and
lang lang or yang yang.
Yeah.
All rosemary. All, I mean, it's
Yes.
so many that sometimes like it's overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just kind of like get about, I say, if you're new to it, start with about 5 and maybe mix 2 or 3
Mm-hmm.
and just use that for a month, and then don't try to overwhelm yourself with too many, because then you're not gonna know like what you're doing. Just kind of get a few, mix it, and work with 2 or 3 in a month's time, and learn it, and pay attention to your body, how your body's, how you thinking, how you feeling, your mood and stuff like that. And if it don't work, then you move to another one, because all of our bodies are different. So what works for you might not
Correct.
work for me. So we
Correct.
just have to just kind of like if you're trying to find out what the baby allergic to,
Yes.
we're just gonna put the baby on the peaches and cream today,
Yes.
or this week, and see
Yes.
how the baby do with that. And this is the same thing you do with the aromatherapy, with the oils.
Okay.
You just gotta find what works for you.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Are there any natural topical treatments that help with issues like dryness or skin changes?
I say my go-to is shea butter,
Mm-hmm.
coconut oil,
Mm-hmm.
olive oil. So I kind of mix all 3 of those together, and jojoba oil.
Okay.
So I mix all 3. Shea butter is going to be my the base of it, and then I kind of put a little bit, what the spirit tell you, put a little bit of this, a little bit of that in there, and play with it. So I will usually mix about 3 oils: shea butter, a little bit of olive oil, and some coconut oil. And then I'll add some scents into it. Like I might add jasmine, or I might just, I might add orange in it. I might add some lemon if I want to feel like a fresh, clean smell. But that shea butter, it will lock that moisture in.
It sure does.
And you can go and wash your hands 2 or 3 times a day, and your hands still gonna be moisturized and
Yes.
soft. So
Yes.
yeah, I say shea butter.
Okay. Awesome. So how important is it for women or men to customize their holistic care plan? Because I know for everybody it's going to be different.
Let's see. How important is it for men and women you said to fix their holistic care plan?
To customize a holistic care plan.
Customize. If your freedom is important to you, if your freedom is important to you, I say that you late. You better jump on it.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's very important to free yourself from bondage, because we should not have to suffer. It's very important. It should be the number one thing to do right now.
Okay. Right on. How do cultural, spiritual, or personal beliefs shape the way women or men experience menopause?
It's a life transition. It's been a total makeover for me, especially from the boring tradition that was passed down from, no disrespect to my family and stuff, but just the regular tradition where they just was only telling you something just because somebody told them, and they never questioned it. So just learning to be my own woman and pass them down to my daughters to be, find out about their self and be their own self. Don't even be like me. Be better than me.
Yeah.
So just tradition is good, but don't get so caught up in just, well, this is what my mama said do. Well, it might not work. Just be who you need to be to better yourself.
Right on. So, what signs should women or men look for when something isn't right and they need medical support?
Pain, redness, inflammation, and marks on your body. Your hair, your skin, and your nails is going to tell you a person's health. So when you start getting marks on yourself, it could be hyperpigmentation, it could be dryness, anything, any changes in your body is it's a sign that something is not balanced, and you have to pay attention to it. And don't wait 5 years, for you see a little small mark and then it done got bigger. No, start checking on those things, and always get 2 or 3 opinions. Doctors are good. I'm not saying not go to the doctor, but sometimes they just tell us things based off of the stats. Just it's, you got to look more into yourself.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, marks, inflammation is a big thing. If you see any inflammation on your body, you got to pay attention. Pain is another sign as well. If anything's ever hurting, you have to pay attention to it.
Okay. What about psychological and physiological?
Oh, that's a good question. Depression.
Yeah.
Depression, anxiety, things like that is kind of letting you know your balance is off.
Yeah.
Something is not right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one holistic practice you think every woman or man should try during menopause?
Detox.
Oh.
Detox it.
Ooh.
Just detox. Just cleanse, like do a full, just whatever you feel like a cleanse is to you. Cleanse. I mean, there's so many there. I mean, some people go on water cleanse. Juice. My favorite thing is a juice cleanse. I don't ever go on a water cleanse because I'm already skinny and I need to have some. I'm already skinny. If I miss one meal, so I will go on. I will go on a liquid.
Okay.
A liquid fast, and just everything that I intake, it just has to be a liquid. Just has to be a liquid. But I say detox, reset, start over, let your cells start over fresh, get rid of everything, and just have a clean palate and just start over. But yeah, detox. Everybody should detox.
That's detoxing your body, detox your mind.
Yes.
Sometimes you got to get rid of people, get rid of things, get rid of stress. So you have to even detox your mind also. So yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, and people. That's a good. Not only just food, but yeah, people. You have to stop going around people. If somebody's always calling you with something negative. I get in trouble all the time. Be like, you don't answer your phone. I don't want to talk to people no more. Because nobody ever, just listening to somebody, that's going right into my eardrum right here. Like,
Yeah.
if I could do without my cell phone, I would. Because I I leave people alone. Yeah, but yeah, food and people. Just a whole bunch of stuff. If you feel like you need to leave liquor alone, or if you need to stop smoking, it's so many things. You have to really look at, like, why are you doing the things that you're doing, and then just try to go without it and see the difference. Write down the pros and the cons of the use of it. If you doing it, and then when you wasn't doing it, which one is better? And just leave it alone.
Okay.
But you gotta do a reset. for yourself.
Okay. What's your advice to women or men who feel overwhelmed or hopeless in this phase of life?
Honor what you're feeling. Let me see. I wrote some stuff down. Let's see. Honor what you're feeling. It's a real thing to feel exhausted when we haven't been trusting ourselves. Give yourself permission to feel better, to feel liberated, and move through it, because I promise you, we do not have to suffer. You're not broken. You're uninformed. Don't do it alone. There are millions of men and women out here that are looking for the same thing you're looking for. Focus on your nutrition. Treat yourself like a new baby and start over. So, yeah.
Okay. How can we shift the narrative around menopause or andropause to something more empowering?
Menopause is often highlighted as negativity, grief, loss of fertility, loss of youth, loss of desirability. We can shift menopause into a new change, a new liberation, changing the language, applying healthy and better living habits. That way we're able to give that wisdom to the youth, because the older generation always just telling us, we just didn't have nothing to look forward to once we get to, before it used to be like 50. Now it's like people are going through this at 30, maybe 35,
35, 40.
about
Yeah.
30. That is young. 35 to be like already getting that in your head, that all of this, oh, you about to go through this and you got to go through that. So I don't like to really talk about the negative stuff. I like to talk about the positive things about it. Getting the youth ready. I talk to younger girls about stop eating meat, earlier, so you're not going through these things when you get 35, especially my daughters, especially when they want to come to me and whine and cry about, all these things is going on, and I don't want to hear about it. Let's do this and let's see how you're going to feel. But I think we just need to change the language of talking about loss and grief and thinking of it as an empowerment, because we women, we're a different creature. We're born strong, and we let so many things get into our system and spoil our life. So I don't. It's not about suffering.
Right.
It's about living.
Right.
Living this next journey of life.
Yes. Yes.
Free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of people, they on that outdated thinking. It's a decline and decay, and it's not that. It's not decline and decay. It's transformation. It's going to the next level in life. It's maturity, and it's okay. It's okay. You just be able to accept it and get informed, as she said, and so that way you can get through this part of life. And once you do that, you're gonna be okay. It's rough right now, but taking care of your body as a whole, from your mind to your soul to your spirit, it's going to help. It's going to help, as she said. So yes, yes.
And you could be around here floating around like you don't have no worries, like I be doing.
Girl.
My uncle looked at me one time. He said, "What are you on?" He said, "I want some of what you own." He said, "You didn't just came in here and did all, and you haven't stopped moving." What he? Because I was wondering, like, why this man sitting over here looking at me? He said, "What are you on?" I was like, "I'm not on nothing. I mean, I'm on just a natural high," and so.
Yes.
Yeah, so it feels good. It feels good. It feels really, really good. I'm glad that I made the change to just see those things that were happening to me and know that it wasn't right.
Yeah.
And that I didn't have to go through it. So
Yeah. So is there anything else you'd like to add to this? Yes, you gave us some, man, nuggets. Like
You
some
know,
really good nuggets.
I think just really just. I mean, we already really talked about everything, but just it's a lot of information out there. But I say each individual just has to pay attention to what they need, and then just go from there. Just listen to your body, listen to yourself, and go from there. There's no magical potion that could there's no magical tea that I see a lot of people, they got the little stands and stuff, and they buy this gallon of tea, $50, and then the next day you looking like I ain't nothing happened to me. And so it's like you get discouraged, and a lot of people don't believe, but I think people just need to be truthful and just not try to be out there trying to just sell you just like a little quick fix remedy, but just to be truthful and tell you to just know your body, learn your body, and follow like that. But yeah, I do believe eliminating that meat, at least even eating cleaner meat. But this food out here, well, it's not even food. They tell us it's food, but this stuff out here, we don't know where it come from. We don't know who's making it. It's not real. It has a lot of chemicals in it that's harming us, and we got to take control and know what we're putting in our body. Grow your food. If you can grow your food, grow something. When you start growing just one or two things, it's gonna advance you to start growing more. When I'm out there growing food, them plants look just like me. I can pull some roots up, and I'm looking at myself with those plants. It's like you start learning more about yourself. The elements talk to you, and you just it's just you just got to get out there and do it, because my experience is my experience.
Right.
And so, but yeah, grow your food.
Okay.
So you can know what you're putting in your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because this is a whole transition. This is a whole transition.
It is a whole new. This is new stuff, because we kind of been, I don't know, like I guess maybe my grandfather probably was the last person that grew food, and so in between, like, I don't know how long he was gone. What, 50 years? We just kind of been out in the open, just doing whatever, eating whatever, not knowing what we doing.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So it's time for us to take back control of growing our food.
Yeah. Healthy living. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I said, Chantel, I just want to say thank you for coming in and sharing this with us. Thank you for your time. Time is everything. I mean, for you to just give us your time, and it's so short out here these days. We really appreciate you, and appreciate you coming to educate us about this, and for us to get our body healthy and to be just whole, instead of just broken like a lot of us are. So we thank you so much for that.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome, girl.
Yeah.
So, y'all, on my next episode, Sundays, September 28th, we will have Carolyn. She will be talking about all things menopause. So you all go and follow us, Funky Disposition, on Facebook, YouTube. We are on iHeart, Spotify, Amazon podcast. We're on a lot of stuff. So go and click subscribe, follow us and everything, please. And as always, thank you so much for joining us. And I hope what we said today will be able to help you and to be able to heal your body. So other than that, see y'all next time. Be easy.
You tune it in to funky disposition, where menopause meets the mood swings. Real talk and good vibes. Hold hot flashes, cold truths, it's a funky ride. Let's